Hey everyone, this was originally supposed to be the Patreon follow-up to our Simpsons reboot video, but with all that's happening in the world right now, and the fact a lot of you seem to enjoy when I talk about The Simpsons, here it is. Patrons, I will make it up to you. There is plenty of time now, and if you're not a patron, and if you can, please consider supporting us, but honestly your interest is enough. I hope this makes a shitty time a little easier, so enjoy. So in lieu of a process video, we are going to be looking back at more Simpsons Obscura. Now, what is Simpsons Obscura? Well, last year we made a video featuring rare and obscure Simpsons appearances. These can be unauthorized commercials or clips from the diaspora, basically anything outside of their familiar setting. As an example, let's start with the two hottest costumes of Halloween 1990, The Simpsons and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, I've used some of this footage before. I love regional commercials, and it's always interesting seeing how these two fads coexisted, and I think this clip sets up the concept perfectly. Let's take a look.
Locklear doesn't call the ninjas by their real name because he says unless you have copyrights to the characters, all you have is a turtle in bandanas.
I'm not sure, but I believe that the copyrights are owned by Disney World. So if you want a real Ninja Turtle costume, you would probably have to get one from Disney World.
And how much would that cost?
I would say at least $2,000 if they would sell you one.
This is what the real copyrighted version of a Ninja Turtle looks like. Not as attractive, maybe, but if you want to look like a real Ninja Turtle, this is what you'll wear. The material is made out of a thin, inexpensive foam and has the Ninja Turtle logo on it. Most costume shops make their own turtles and sell ninja accessories separately. But there will be other ghosts and goblins on the prowl this Halloween, including one of TV's most popular characters.
Cowabunga, dude!
That's right, Bart Simpson. Lisa Dorn, Newswatch 13.
So now that we've established what we're looking at, let's dive into some more unlicensed merchandise with Bootleg Bart. We talked about this in the first video, but this was unauthorized use of Bart on novelty t-shirts. Now, like most novelty shirts of the time, or of all time, most of these are pretty terrible. Many make political statements, some with positive messages, others not so much, and because of when The Simpsons was taken off, the early 90s, there is even a bizarre subset of Bootleg Barts known as Gulf War Barts. These feature Bart in Desert Storm settings. There are quite a few calling out Saddam Hussein. We have a whole series about the appropriation of popular cartoon characters for the purpose of propaganda, but seeing Bart in this context can be very jarring. Would not wear. As a palate cleanser, here is Homer shilling Doritos in the UK, I think from 1997. Notice the lack of budget. There is no background. This harkens back to the early Hanna-Barbera cereal ads, not only in terms of limited animation, but also animated product placement, which I can never get used to.
Doritos.
Renault is a French automaker. I only know this through Gran Turismo, and in 2008, The Simpsons appeared in this ad promoting their utility vehicle, the Kangoo. The Simpsons have shield cars before, but this one is a little more on the risque side, but that could just be my repressed North American nature. You decide.
Marge, ça te donne pas des idées?
Oh, toi alors?
Tu veux ma photo?
To date, The Simpsons has won 34 Emmys, including 11 for Outstanding Animated Program. They were presenters at the 1990 Emmys, presenting the award for Outstanding Actor in a Comedy Series. Ted Danson won. The following year, Fox was broadcasting the Emmys, and Bart introduced the celebrities appearing. Get ready for just a wave of 90s TV nostalgia.
Live from the Pasadena Civic Auditorium, it's the Bart Simpson Show, starring Bart Simpson, featuring the 43rd Annual Emmy Award, with Ronnie Anderson, Christina Applegate, Beatrice Arthur, Crystal Bernard, Corbin Burnson, Carol Burnett, Kirk Cameron, Dixie Carter, Macaulay Culkin, Dom DeLuise, Susan Day, Shannon Doherty, Julia Duffy, Peter Falk, Faith Ford, Estelle Getty, Melissa Gilbert Brinkman, John Goodman, Gilbert Gottfried, Harry Hamlin, Mary Lou Henner, Jan Hooks, James Earl Jones, Carol Kane, Sam Kinison, Angela Lansbury, Richard Lewis, Christopher Lloyd, Marley Matlin, Rue McClanahan, Rob Morrow, Richard Mulligan, Mike Myers, Kevin Nealon, Craig T. Nelson, Chelsea Noble, Ashley Fuller Olson, Mary Kate Olson, Merlin Olson, Park Overall, Luke Perry, Julianne Phillips, Annie Potts, Jason Priestley, Victoria Principal, Burt Renault, Bob Saget, Fred Savage, Rob Schneider, Jane Seymour, Nicolette Sheridan, Gene Smart, Jimmy Smith, B-Shack Taylor, Ellen Fick, Marlo Thomas, Janine Turner, Jerry Van Dyke, Steela Ward, Keenan Ivory Wayans, and Betty White. With your hosts, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jerry Seinfeld, and Dennis Miller. All right, applause, applause. Come on, keep it coming. Woo, woo, woo!
Man, that just kept going. The mid-2000s was the last time I really remember there being a push in Simpsons merchandise. The Simpsons were never shy when it came to throwing their image on a product, and many Simpsons versions of popular board games were released. Operation, the anxiety-inducing game of patience and skill, released a Simpsons edition in 2005. Here's the commercial.
Bowler's thumb, pot belly, pea brain. Let's operate.
It's Operation, where Homer will tell you just how well you're doing. Operation The Simpsons Edition. Batteries not included.
And that's pretty much it for this edition of Simpsons Obscura, so thank you so much to the original uploaders. I will post the full videos in the description. This is also your last chance to ask a question for our upcoming Q&A. You can put them below. Give us a thumbs up if this is your first time here. Welcome. Please subscribe, and if you can, again, consider becoming a patron. But regardless, thank you so much for your interest in this channel. I know it's tough out there for everyone. Stay safe.